This the one side of the bed, eh? It looks like you've read it a dozen times, look.
Well, you watch films over and over.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll nip out and get you a new one. I mean, you're going to be laid up for a couple of days, aren't you?
A new one? You know what this reminds me of? When you used to go out chasing other women.
What?
You've been so nice. I could always tell when you were up to something.
Look, Vera, I'm just concerned. It was a terrible thing what happened.
I know, I'm sorry. I've just lost my appetite this morning. Give it to her.
Right. Right, can I get you something else, then?
Yes, a nice cup of tea. You've made that in the mug, like out of the pot.
It's out of the pot.
Jack, I've strained my ankle, not my brain.
Sprained, Vera, not strained.
Well, it's neither one thing or another, is it? A strain. If I'd have broke it, I could have asked the prince to sign me cast. Then it'd have been worth going through all this.
Don't talk flaming nonsense.
I'm going to write to that Conservation Society and tell them what's happened. We might get the sympathy vote.
No, you don't do that, Vera.
Well, why not? I'll tell them I were mugged, getting a dress for Prince Charles. I mean, at least they'll know we're committed.
Do that and they might get you committed. Luke, if you try and influence Ruff, they'll probably disqualify us.
I never thought about that. It's bad enough sneaking pigeons in at last minute.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
You just couldn't admit it, could you? I knew you'd lied.
You what?
Tea bag.
Oh, never again. Hiya. Does that mean bathroom's free?
Yeah.
What the hell are you thinking of? I mean, can't you treat one woman decently?
What?
I thought Violet was the one.
Yeah, and she is.
Well, what's with this one?
Her? Well, I didn't do her.
Oh, delicately put. Well, why is she here in this...
Paracetamol and coffee. Has anyone seen me bird?
What's this?
Here's a look. Looks like concrete. No, it's just cement.
Out and play. Charlie's wanted to get started.
OK.
She meant me.
All right.
You can come and play as well, though.
Nah, you're all right.
Out! So, is there aught I can do to persuade you to reinstall my lovely bath?
Well, I was going to say no, it's impossible. But if you put it like that, I'd have to say I wouldn't, even if I could.
Is that a no, then?
Never in a million years.
Les! I want shut of that bath front yard. If I can't have it, I don't want to be looking at it.
How am I meant to shift it?
I'll take it down the tip if you want.
Oh, cheers, mate.
For 30 quid.
30 quid?
I'm a trader, get charged for tip stuff like that.
Yeah, right. Forget it.
Forget it!
I meant him. I'll sort it.
Can't believe how much money we spent.
I know. And we owe Eileen a bottle of brandy.
It was worth it, though, wasn't it? Yeah. You know, if I had the money, I'd take you across a tapas bar crawl right across the country.
Oh.
Across Europe.
Do you not get bored of me, though?
You're saying I'm fickle? Because I'm not. I'm dead loyal, me. You know when I like someone.
So who's paying who for services rendered?
Money? How dare you? We love each other.
So it wasn't so innocent, then?
Eileen, I was doing a Barbara Stanwyck. Of course it was innocent. She's a girl, honestly.
Oh, pardon me for being broad-minded. Thought you'd gone off me this morning. When you woke up and you were like, ooh, horrified.
Oh, no, my brain don't click in straight away. I just looked down and saw someone lying next to me, thought I'd copped off.
Would that have been so terrible?
Eileen's? Do you think I was all right? Tramp if some strange lad crawled out of my room.
Just peeling veg, open the cupboard door, and no casserole dish.
Well, I'm sure I've got something I can borrow you. What happened?
It's in the backyard. Hiya.
Oh, just taking a notice of them. They're half asleep. What was it doing in the backyard?
Well, it's covered in oil and grease and cracked. Our Craig were fixing a puncture on his bike.
Oh, dirty beggar.
Yeah. Isn't he?
Look, Frankie, the thing is...
Wish I had time to put my feet up all day. That's what I'm after. Well, Warren's football practice and running Danny over to Mike's golf club. I haven't stopped. I thought you were bringing these round this morning.
Yeah, what can it be?
Hungover again, yeah?
No, she isn't hungover. The reason she hasn't...
Don't worry, I forgive you this time, but I will need him this afternoon.
Oh, flaming daughter! Are you all right,
Yeah, I think so.
If you'd have only let me get a flaming word in edgewise, the reason she hadn't done your ironing is because you were at the hospital.
Hospital?
Yes, and then talking to the police.
Yeah, I were mugged. I'm really sorry.
Vera.
And I really fought for it, but this lad was so determined. I don't know whether these are still any good to you.
Ah, just a man.
Whatever it is, no. Me, sofa, Star Wars, all day.
It's paid. I tell her to shift that buff of ours down the tip.
The van is full of dead boxes. I'd have to shift them.
15 then.
And it's just been cleaned. I'd have to do that again.
20 tops.
40. Sunday rates.
40 quid? No chance you're taking the... It's Lucky Flaming Skywalker never had your attitude!
Spent most of my childhood in the alleys back of our house. First fag, first snog.
Why?
We used to have a stopwatch and time each other. Mike Snedden and Pauline Mills, they held the record. 2 minutes, 12 seconds. Even they got bored.
So, did you snog girls then?
It was hardly snogging. 15 seconds was my record. That was only because Martha Richards had her hand round the back of my head.
Hiya!
You frightened me to death.
Oh, still got a guilty conscience, have we?
I could hear you from me den.
You got a den?
Let's see.
You want to? Honest?
Of course.
Direct descendant of the Whitby Dart and full sister of Bridie's Boomerang. This little beauty was destined for stardom since you were an egg.
Whitby Darts, I have heard of that.
Of course you have. 2-year domination, all distances. 6 times champion in the Northern Open. Took out by a raptor in 77.
Terrible.
Tragic. But these things come in from left field, nothing you can do.
Bit like getting mugged, innit?
Put that out of your mind, Jack. It weren't your fault.
Look, if we hadn't have cooped up this scheme, then she wouldn't have been out there frock shopping, would she?
Women shop, they can't help it. If it hadn't been that, it'd have been someone else. Now, look at this fella. I don't know what your views are on eye sign, but I reckon there's an intelligence in them eyes I haven't seen in 3 seasons.
Defying Chesney's hot tub.
Sean and Kelly have been up all night watching vids and gossiping.
Apart from when Sean fell asleep mid-sentence.
Did I?
Are you boyfriend and girlfriend?
In another life, eh, Cal? We're just destined to adore each other from afar.
What's this?
Davina's looking a bit rough.
What do you think you're doing in my yard? And why is that bath still here?
Can I keep it, Mum?
Les?
No, don't go. I'll get some biscuits.
See you later, mate.
See you, mate.
Les! Why is this bath still here?
Because no one will take it without ripping me off.
Expensive business, tipping.
All right, all right. 30 quid, you rip-off merchant.
Sorry, you've missed the boat. The truck's full of rubble. That one's gonna have to wait till morning.
What am I meant to do?
I don't know. But if it's not gone by tonight, Les, you're sleeping in it!
Maybe we better hang fire till our Vera's back on her feet, eh?
Well, what's done is done. Vera can't be unmugged. And the deposit I paid can't be refunded.
It seems to me that I'm getting all the pleasure, all she's getting is the pain.
You can buy her something nice. Compensation, like when the Northwest Conservation Society turned her down.
She was all ready for writing to him, you know. The sympathy vote.
You see? She's resourceful. She'll be fine.
Yeah, but I'd be forever worrying every time I touch them birds that something terrible had happened to her.
Don't get superstitious.
It's got nothing to do with superstition. It's good old-fashioned guilt.
It weren't you. Mugged her.
Well, she's my wife. And I don't like the idea of me sat here drooling over Bridie's flaming boomerang while she's getting over being dragged up the road by her bag straps. No, I can't go through with it, Ron. The deal's off.
But folk get curious, don't they? She's very pretty as Calais.
Who are they? So, are you confessing something here, Jan? Oh, you're just in time. Janice is about to tell us about her dabbles with the other side.
I'm not.
What, spiritual or sexual? Or both?
Neither.
Don't say anything else. Let me just get a drink in.
You've caused quite a stir and also for bed, love.
Someone been raiding your piggy bank?
Oh, let me lend the poor lad a phone.
So this stir on the sofa bed, was it the type that you were after?
Looked like it to me.
Well, it's for me to know and you to find out, isn't it?
That's a no then, because if it were a yeah, she'd have told us all about it, been gloating, and we'd have got to know the gories.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't. I like him.
Kevin, what are you doing? They'll be here any minute.
It was an emergency call out.
Emergency rip-off, more like.
I'll be half an hour.
You won't. You'll be 2 minutes. The time it takes to shift that out of sight.
Hey, Kevin! Since when has your 24-hour service had an ensuite bathroom?
Get lost, Janice.
Chesney! Ches! Ooh, there she is, the slapper herself.
Where's Chesney? That backyard wants cleaning now. Heap of junk. Some present.
Hey, plan us a tenner for a pint, eh?
No!
You're early.
It's Justine's fault. She set me watch an hour late.
It's the only way of getting him out of the house on time, usually.
An hour, though? I mean, I know she sometimes does half an hour.
Exactly.
At this rate, I'll be turning up for work the night before. This is for you.
Oh, Chateau Neuf du Pape. Lovely.
Never mind my watch. You've been messing with his calendar. It's Sunday, mate. You're either dedicated or misled.
Dedicated, of course. Right, I'll go and get changed.
Yes.
Well, not on our account.
Oh, look at the state, then. Real. Ah, don't stand on the step. Come in.
What are you? That deposit was non-refundable.
I gave you my decision.
Making a mistake.
Oh, Mr. Broxbourne, look at the state of the place. Look at the state of me. Get down, you. We don't reckon to let her sit up there.
I hope you don't mind me calling. I had a round of golf with the Chief Constable this morning. He mentioned about your unfortunate incident.
The Chief Constable. Can you believe that, Jack?
No.
Oh, these flowers are beautiful. Get a vase.
I hope you don't mind, but I'm thinking of dropping it into conversation when the House Museum Committee next gets together. See if we can't get you a sympathy vote.
Here, what did I say this morning?
Are the pigeons installed?
Vera, I wanted to talk to you about this. I mean, you don't like pigeons. They're noisy, smelly, take a lot of minding.
Well, you're the same, and I put up with you.
But me and you, we're not getting any younger, are we?
Look, ain't it bad enough that I'm laid up here, Jack? Look, we're having them birds. After all I've been through, I deserve a bit of happiness.
10 years ago, I'd have said the same as you. You're never closer to a car than when you're right under it. But when your back goes...
Oh, it's like a party political broadcast on behalf of the hydraulics party.
All I'm saying is that...
Please, Sally and I have more pressing things to discuss. How come your girls are so well behaved? Gemma would be down every 2 minutes.
Oh, well, sellotape them to the bed.
I've always favoured a staple gun myself.
Aren't they horrible?
Come on, that's your cue to show me around your empire.
Well, there's not much to see, especially to a bloke with a hydraulics fetish.
Oh, I think we spoke too soon. What do you want, girls?
Tell her she's got to let me choose a video now. Did you notice how clean the skating boards are?
Sophie?
What? We're supposed to pretend the house is always this clean.
Kids, honestly. The other day, my Gemma told Ian's secretary I call her Lilo Lil behind her back. She hasn't spoken to me since.
Mum calls you well-to-do.
Sophie?
Well-to-do?
Says it nicely.
I'm flattered.
Hey, you've not seen our Chesney, have you?
Not since this afternoon, why? Why have you lost him?
Oh, he's probably on a red wreck. Come on.
What on earth's that?
A bath. A bath? Stick an engine in it, new tyres.
Optimistic as well as hard working then.
You got to be when you work for yourself, haven't you? Here you go. My empire.
Good space. That forecourt must be handy.
Oh, don't know what I'd do without it, mate. The amount of motors we get coming in here.
Prefer it then, do you? Working for yourself?
Who wouldn't?
Well, someone who was offered the chance to head up a team. Good money, working for a reasonable boss.
Oh, aye.
Look, I'm expanding my business. I want to concentrate on sales. I need a reliable bloke who can handle all the servicing.
On me?
What, a team of 5 mechanics?
Ah, thanks, but no thanks. I'm my own man here.
I knew you'd say that. I felt the same way starting out. I respect you more for it. I'd pay you more for it. I could get you a good deal for this place.
I've worked for myself too long now. Couldn't imagine taking orders again.
I don't give orders to staff I trust.
Even so.
Yeah, I never accept a reflex answer. Sleep on it. You can always tell me no again in the morning.
Dirty trick. By next week, she'll be back on her feet, and you'd have been kicking yourself for letting the opportunity slip.
Go in.
Aye. Do you realise, after that little stunt, if Alvira gets wind of our scheme, death will come as a relief?
And we'll make sure she doesn't.
I can't believe it. Alvira begging me to have pigeons.
See, it all came good in the end.
No, it didn't. She got flaming mugged. There's no good in that.
It's not all bad. But when is a man best to his wife? When he's happy or when he's guilty? You'll be both once them pigeons are installed. Trust me. You won't regret it.
Have you got another vase?
Oh, they're beautiful, but you didn't need to.
Or a jug or something to do it. I'll go and have a look for one if you like.
Everybody's been so nice.
Hey, come on now.
They have the police, the hospital, Mr. Broxbone, you. But you know, every time I close my eyes, I see them lads. They didn't care if they hurt me. Our note, they...
Some people want locking up.
They were only kids. I mean, years ago, I'd have swiped them away with the back of my hand. But do you know, I felt really fragile, Frankie. Like an old woman. And all I wanted were our Jack to be with me. I mean, I know he's useless. He can't cook, he can't clean, he can't even make a good cup of tea, but all I wanted were him with me.
Right, my little swamp duck, are you hungry? Would you like fish or buttered sausage?
Hold that thought.
What did I do? What did I say? Oh, watch me ankle.
I'm watching your ankle.
Yeah. What are you up to?
Now, you just be more careful, you. Because I'm not done with you yet.
Day 6 in Chesney's hot tub. Sean brings chips. Now, isn't it a bit cold to be sat in there, mate?
She won't let me keep it. She never lets me keep anything. Apart from Schmeichel. That's only because he lives somewhere else.
Listen, I never had much neither. My brother used to take everything off me that was any good.
Why did you let him?
Why not? I had my secret weapon.
What?
He had.
Your head?
Right, close your eyes. Now, imagine your mum taking this bath off you and chucking it away. What are you going to do about it?
Dunno.
Stop her!
How?
However you want, it's your head. Right, what's happening?
Schmeichel's knocked her over and nicked her shoes. She's running after him. He's left the bath.
Right, quick, get it in the backyard and make it invisible. Good, innit?
Yeah, but in real life.
All right, in real life, this has to go. But who cares about that? You can have 2 of them, 3. Just you remember that. When people try and take stuff away, you can't get in there and nick them properly. Only in real life. Right, do you want me to give you one getting down from there?
Oh, I thought that was meant to be our tea.
You just have to think of something else, won't you?
What, and I'll have to cook it myself, I suppose?
You're brighter than you look, love.
Hey, I made my own lunch, didn't I? And I did all that ironing. This is supposed to be my day off.
Tough.
Come on, Trouble, get down.
Oh, so you're all right then? You had people worried. Ain't your mum going to be cross?
Only in real life. See ya.
See you, mate.
Did you talk him round then? You were right, sweetie. Bet you were the cutest thing when you was age, weren't you?
You're joking, I was like a string bean in shorts.
Oh.
Stop her, Jack. Tell her we're all right.
Vera, she's only the cooking us a bit of tea.
What must she think of me? I can't even cook for my own husband. Yeah, little sprain and old Vera Duck was finished.
Oh, come on, it's not like that, Vera.
I'm meant to be working for her, not the other way round.
Ew, what's he been saying?
I'm just saying we can manage, can't we, Jack?
Look, love, she's not used to having people running round after her. She's embarrassed.
Embarrassed?
Yes, we can manage.
Of course you can manage, but you don't have to.
Yeah, but I'm meant to be working for you, not the other way round.
Who said anything about work? Work's what people have to do. I'm here because I want to be here. Who says you should bounce straight back up again, pretend nothing's happened?
I know, but...
No buts, Fee. You let your friends look after you. Let me look after you. I won't think no less of you, trust me.